Hey, it's Andy from the Adobe Express product team here. Here are the 5 latest features in Adobe Express, and we'll bring them all to life by using one single project here. So let's start with this video project. You'll see that we've got multiple different scenes in this video. So each of these segments we'll refer to as a scene. Now, what we now have the opportunity to do is apply the same duration to all scenes. So where you want a kind of consistent flow to your video, this is a quick way that you can apply it. So let's just say we want all of our scenes to be around 3 seconds or so. We can just press these 3 dots, apply the duration to all, and now all of those 3 seconds get applied to each of those scenes. So we've got a nice consistent framework so that we've got a really even flow between the different scenes in our video. So that's your first update. The second update relates to how we present data in Adobe Express. So whilst I'm going to show this on a video, you can apply this to any media type in Express. And this is the charts feature. You'll be familiar with this already. If you go to elements and go to charts, you'll have known we've got the bar charts. We keep on adding to these and the functionality around them too. We've just added the bar charts now too. So here we can just time this appropriately to make sure it comes in at the right segment in this. And we've now got a lot of control around these bar charts. So we can change our font to make them on brand, change the colors, etc. Give each of the data labels a title and a value, add new items, etc. We can customize them to look how we want. And then we've got these toggles as well. So do we want the legend or not? Do we want values? Do we want the grid and labels? Or do we want to keep it really clean? So here we're just going to have the labels, I think, in this one, but we'll keep the rest of it pretty clean. Also, as we're kind of just sizing this appropriately, if we press the toggle again, we can adjust the corner around this as well. So if we want it to look a little more rounded like that, and the column spacing. So I like it when it has a bit more space as well. So you really can adjust all of these bar charts and pie charts and line graphs all into the way that you really want it to look. So you've got lots of customization and control, and of course, change the colors to make it appear on brand. For now, this all looks good to us. Now, we're also going to animate that too, so we can now fade that one in, a great way of making sure that we're capturing people's attention through the dynamic use of animation throughout our content. So a fantastic way to bring our ideas and data points to life. Now, something else we're just going to add here, we're going to add a title to this video. So, of course, this is a social media update here that we regularly do, and I'm just going to use some recommended font for that. And let's just give a little rotate and put it there. Now, what we have added as well recently is some new text animation controls. So fade or flicker, those two that's added, that's now joined the ever popular typewriter one. So I'm just going to use the fade one here. And again, time that appropriately to make sure that comes in at the right time, doesn't clash with anything else. Now, talking of timing, so as this bar chart comes in, I want it to make a noise as well. So again, capturing people's attention with the dynamic use of like animation and audio functionality. So this is where add-ons comes to the fore again. So add-ons we've made a lot more visible in Express. So you'll see a whole section dedicated to add-ons on the left hand and navigation in the editor here. Add-ons are a wonderful way of extending the capabilities of Express. You'll often find new functionality in the add-ons component that potentially doesn't exist elsewhere in Express. Examples of that would be like gradients functionality, like the TikTok Symphony tool, which gives you trending hashtags, best time to post, trending audio on TikTok, and the bulk create and generate one, which is, I think, my absolute favorite, allowing you to create multiple different versions of a design, easily swapping out and automatically swapping out elements of that design with a simple upload of an Excel file. Now, what we're going to do, however, is look at the Audiostock one, which is, again, new. So as the name would suggest, this gives you lots more choices around the different audio you can use. So you're not just limited to using the Adobe stock audio. And really, one of the most important things here is some of the sound effects. So I want a kind of beeping sound as this one comes in here. So if we look at these app sounds, we've got lots of different like beeping or clicking sounds. Essentially, what we want is just an audio signal to really capture people's attention. So we're going to go for this one. And again, we can time this to make sure it's going to hit the right time here as this drops. So as you can see, that timing, I think, just about works. Let's just shimmy it along just slightly. And then what happens is this. So now we've got the sound effects coming in as different elements are appearing on that video too, and we can have as many as we want. So we can really add some nice dynamic elements to our video. All right, to recap, so we've added the duration to scenes automatically across all of them. We've used some different text animation tools like the fade and flicker. We've shown a new bar chart functionality, which you can now bring in, and also the new add-on of Audiostock, allowing you to add some sound effects to your content and a longer form audio files too if you need it. Now, finally, this will be a feature that many of you are aware of already. It's been in beta for a while, so now it's generally available, which means everyone has access to it, which is the Caption Writer. So if I went to go ahead and look at start publishing this content across social and using the content scheduling tool, I'm just going to give this a prompt here, social media news update. I'm going to generate a new caption here. And now this is going to be available for everyone. So this is available in different languages and different geographies, and that's the important part here. So wherever you are in the world, you should have access to this tool, which gives you an ability to create content with a single prompt like we've just seen, or the ability to rewrite, shorten and lengthen segments of it, of which I actually find one of the most important elements, because sometimes I'm a little bit verbose and long in the things that I say, as you can probably tell from my narrative here. It's a real nice way of like just rewording, refining, and also making sure grammatically you're on point, which is again something that I find very useful. So that's it. That's your update for this week. Expect to see even more stuff next week, but I hope you find these feature updates useful, and speak to you soon. Bye bye.